Hey guys, it's me, Brad Fitzpatrick again, with a new game called Dead in Vinland. This is supposed to be a 2D RPG survival Norse mythology sort of game. It's supposed to be really interesting. Storyline's pretty good. So let's check it out. Is there any way I can like change the? No, I guess I can't. Can't change the profile name. Dude. Oh, there it goes. Boom. What is this? The Heodening mode. This is an endless sandbox roguelike mode. No pesky story, only survival. Huh, interesting. So you have to, it's a mode you buy. Okay, what is this? Okay, these must be the difficulty modes? I have no idea what that means. Standard uniform distribution, some extreme good, bad luck streaks are to be expected, the way the game was designed to be played. Interesting. Applies to every value within range, type of random throws. Crouching enabled you more often get an average result in the given range of extreme things. Okay. But it's not how the game was meant to be played. This is how we're going to play the game, how it was meant to be played. And I'm probably going to fail horribly at it, because, you know, I'm not very good at what I do.
I've always had simple needs. A roof. A family. A peaceful life. But, like the skalds sing, you can't always get what you want. And what the gods gave me was fire and steel.
Kill the bastard!
They screamed. Luckily, we were warned in time. I can't forget the tears of my beloved Bloodywed when they burned down our house. Our memories. I yelled, "Drop these bags and row if you want to live." We barely escaped on a stolen boat, with no map and no destination. They didn't bother to follow us. No turning back. We were exiled. This is how our miserable journey began. We drifted for days. Depressed, hungry, lost. We thought we had reached the end of the world. When the gods sent us the most terrible storm, our fate was decided. Death, oblivion. Then, we saw it, coming out of nowhere. Salvation? Or Loki's dirty tricks? The gods are playing with us.
Always.
But I just know that we must survive.
All right. For reasons they cannot fathom. Oh, there we go. Bloodywed. Had I not heard him say that, I would not know how to pronounce that. Kari, Moira, where are you? We're here, honey. We're fine. Odin be praised. The Allfather hasn't completely abandoned us, it seems. I wouldn't bet on it, considering the last turn of events. Kari, are we alright, my child? Yeah, Mom, I'm great. Our home burned, Njord's best storm in our asses, and Dad's perfect landing on the sharp rocks of an unknown island. A perfect day. Jeez. Joke with her. In our misery, we can be thankful that we didn't get Njord's rot up our asses. Believe me, honey. Oh, gross. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, well, I guess her depression went down and got a little bit of love there. Yeah, well, that's cute and all, but what do we do now? Do you have an idea where we are, Eric? No, we drifted far from the west over many days to the end of the world as we know it. Never heard of an island that far to the west. I don't think any Norseman ever went there. This could be America. We should explore the vicinity and see if we can find someone that could help us. I hope that someone doesn't turn out to be a frost giant. Or worse. Humans. Ew. We'll see. Two family, still disorientated by the shipwreck, started to look around. They decided to walk away from the sad remains of their ship and to explore the woods. The forest was silent as themselves. The atmosphere was getting tense when... Look! Over there! A track! Kari rushed to take the path, and the others followed her. They continued like this for almost an hour when they finally found the end of the path outside the forest. Ooh, a wooden shack just here. Doesn't seem to be inhabited, though. Gonna look for survivors. You look around for a while when you find 3 piles of dusty bones. One of them has a big hole in his skull. Here they are. Hey, I got 3 bones. And increased depression. For everyone. Nice. Alright, what do we do now? Now we try best to survive. There's no hope of turning back to our home. Only fire and steel await us there. So we must start a new life here. It may be a land of new possibilities for us as long as we stick together. Oh, I got more love from my wife and my mother. I'm thankful to Frigg to be able to endure this hardship with my husband, my dear sister, and my daughter. Oh, okay, so Moira is Bludewed's sister. Okay. Without my family, I wouldn't have had the will to fight and live. We're here for you, sister, always. Yay, get increased love. But I still hope this cursed island is inhabited. Time will be very long if it's just the 4 of us. And we'll need husbands if we want to repopulate the island. Right, Kyrie? No way, ever. You can stay in bed with your dirty dreams. I'm going to explore this island and make it mine. Listen, everyone. Now is not the time for jokes. We still have plenty to do if we want to survive. We still have enough potable water for a few days if we ration ourselves, but we can't rely on that. I found 2 big barrels that we can use as containers for our water. Alright. Don't forget, don't drink water coming from the rivers before boiling it. You'd be sick to death. So that means we need to build a fire, quickly. I only have 1 fire mushroom left. Here, take it. Fire mushroom? Oh, it's a bit of tinder. Good, we'll need to build a lot of things if we want to settle here. I'll set up a workshop with a few tools where we can work quickly. But we'll need resources, wood, stone, ropes. We can scavenge wood from our ship for now. We still have a bit of food left on it too. We should go fetch it. Yes, but it won't last long. We mustn't rely on that too much. I looked around and found some things we could use. Check it out. Ooh, I got 15 pieces of wood, 5 ropes, 2 stone. Good job, Kyrie. We should explore the surroundings some more. We may find food, resources, and whatnot. And beasts, and traps. I agree that we should explore, but be careful. We don't know what to expect. Let's start working on this camp. We have plenty to do. Actually, we do. Okay, Dead in Vinland is a turn-based game, so you can always take your time to think. Each day is divided into 3 phases. Morning and afternoon. during which your character can perform various tasks on the camp, and the night, when they discuss, eat, drink, and rest a little before the next day. Your most critical resources are your fire and your water. Always keep an eye on their level. Click on this button to access the water and fire management. Right now the fire is completely off. You can light the fire using 5 wood and 1 tinder. Once lit, you'll need to feed it some wood when its intensity decreases. Be careful though, without fire, the family won't hold for long, and tinder is pretty scarce. Okay. They can also survive drinking non-potable water, so it needs to be purified into potable water by boiling it. Notice the decrease of fire intensity in the process. These will definitely require some fine-tuned management. Okay. And I don't know exactly how much. I guess getting to the fire gives me 15 some odd percent, so. Alright. Now is the time to assign some tasks to your characters. There are still some supplies left in your shipwreck. Someone should take care of scavenging it. Boom. All characters can be accessed from the sidebar. You just need to be dragged and dropped into activity around the camp. Aha. For now, drag Moira and drop her onto the search slot. Okay, great. We'll see later how to execute all the assigned tasks once everyone has something to do. Someone should take care of fetching some more water. Okay, drag Blue to well. Drop her on the fetch water task. Okay, we definitely need to upgrade your camp to be able to decently live there. The workshop enables a crafting activity and contains many ways to improve your camp. You can build new activity stations and also upgrade existing ones. Okay, and we're going to assign Eric that one. Okay, some stations have additional options available. Access by clicking on this station. Remember to look for these, especially when a new station has been built. So choose crafting plan. Wood is a pretty basic resource, useful to keep the fire blazing and craft some more things. It's probably a good idea to build a lumber camp as soon as possible. Yes. The workshop is currently damaged, which is indicated by the color within the hammer icon on the station's HUD. Okay. Every station apart from shipwreck and expedition camp deteriorate a bit every night, and every time they are being used by some characters. Lower condition means lower efficiency, so be sure to repair them frequently to keep them at maximum output. Okay. There's my stones. Oh, okay, so I have to build these, but I don't have any. There's that. Okay, that should be good. And last but not least, exploration. Remember, the family just arrived on an unknown island. Who knows what they will find? Resources, dangers, maybe even people. Assign Kyrie to explore the slot. Finally, all characters have something to do. You just need to let the time flow and observe the outcome of each activity. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so the depression goes up whenever you're working. Obviously that is a bad thing. I mean, my depression tends to go up when I'm working too, so I can understand. Yeah, I got some more water. Drink some water, which you search the entire beach. And it's got a new area discovered. Lashes onto the meadow. Alright, Looks like Kyrie just finished exploring a new area of the island. Let's have a look at what there is using the map. Aha! Click on a newly discovered area marked with a red exclamation mark to open it. Every area contains exactly one thing you can interact with. Find it and click on it to display the available actions. Most of these can be used a fixed amount of time. Example, times 2, and the red ones indicate that you won't be able to do any other action, afterwards. Please note that performing these actions won't affect the time of day, so you can do as many as you wish. You can also choose to keep some for later. Alright, so dry clothes. You see a bunch of dirty clothes on a makeshift drying pole. Judging from the very, very bad scent coming from them, you don't expect to see a naked, angry man reclaiming them anytime soon if you steal them. Alright. Who will perform this action? Who's got a... yes. Take everything. Yep, take everything as quickly as you can because the fabric is, good. Aw. Of course I made her sick. Now she's stinky. Let's see. Is there anything else here? No, I think that's it. So just the clothes. Some items are usable, which means they can be used instantly on any character. Those are very helpful in keeping them up and running, so you should definitely remember to use them. You can access the Use item pop-up via the sidebar or by directly clicking on the character. Try using an item on the character who needs it the most, or because you have some personal preference. It's up to you at all. Okay, so I have Angelica Ointment, which will decrease my depression -10, as well as Calandine Ointment, which -10 to my sickness. I don't... She's not the one who really needs it. Moira's the one that really needs it. Her depression's 24. Okay, 24, 8, yeah, she's the one that needs it, needs the depression one a little bit more. So, boom! There you go. Her fatigue's really high. Sickness isn't bad. In order to manage properly the family's well-being and efficiency, your most valuable asset is the character sheet, where you can find all the pieces of information you need about each character. You can access the character sheet via the sidebar or by directly clicking on the character. Let's look at her. Okay, let's see. Suspected Witch. The health of a character is composed of 5 distinct parts. If any of these go all the way to 100%, the character dies. If one of the 4 family members dies, the game is over. Every character has different strengths expressed by their skills. Skills will increase over time when being used. Okay. Skills are grouped into 4 categories, each of which is being negatively affected by different elements of the health of the character. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Bio. Traits. Hates cooking. Okay. She's a coward. She's also dumb. And she has a weak body. But she's cunning. Relentless. Okay. Minus 25% fatigue increases. Can't stay in a place. So she can't really do anything that requires, blood phobia. Hates blood. Bad healer. Hates stones. Potential hero. Awesome. Lasting remorse. Minus 25% to depression decreases. Ew. Bulimic. Ugh. There's feeble and there's loud. She's got a healthy body. Minus 25% sickness increases. she's the one that got stinky. So she's stinky for 4 days. Her charisma is down 20%. She's got bulimic and impatient. Why does nobody like cooking? She's a stay-at-home mom, but she doesn't like cooking. That's kind of a weird thing. But all right. But nobody likes cooking, like at all. Alright, every task in the camp is associated to a skill, and a character with a higher skill will yield better results. You should now be able to plan the next phase on your own, leaving the characters to their current tasks or swap them around depending on their skills and needs. Use items, repair stations, etc. Once everything seems fine, just click on the next button to end the phase. Yeah, I mean he's still working on that. She is still scavenging. She got 9 uses left on that right there. This is farmland, which I don't think I have anything built here for anyone. So yeah, let's go ahead and just keep looking. Let's go ahead and just continue on what they've been doing this entire time. Ooh, got 6 arrows. He should be able to finish doing his crafting. There we go, lumberyard. The island is covered in a beautiful forest, so finding trees is not a problem, but cutting trees and bringing them back to the camp is. Enables woodcutting activity for one character. Alright. Scavenging going up by 1. But found us some more water. Oop, I got to the meadow. Her fatigue goes down relatively, slowly. The sun is fading. Time for the family to make the final arrangements for the night, during which they will chat, drink some water, eat a bit, and sleep. There's nothing set in stone, but a good rule of thumb is to have some food, approximately 1 potable water per person, and to be sure that the fire intensity is high enough so that it won't die down during their sleep. Just click on End Day button when everything is taken care of. First off, let's go ahead and go here. We're going to turn all of our fire. Alright, we're going to do that right there. Okay? And then we're going to come back. I do have a lot of water, but I'm going to need more. More than likely, I'm going to have to... I can't unlock any of these. Harvesting camp. Ooh, cooking pot. Oh, I need a lot more stuff. Herbalist. I need more stuff on that. Forge. I'm going to need a lot of these, but it looks like I'm going to need a lot more wood. Okay, tier 1 recipes. These are things that have already been made, it looks like. Okay, what does this do? Rest area, but what does it do? What does the rest area do? When you can't sleep at night, it's better to get some rest during the day too. You can do anything right when you're tired. Oh, enables a napping activity for 1 character. A tavern. That's weird. Enables beer brewing. Fresh fruit harvesting activity for 1 character. Enables making fruit juice. So the harvesting camp is probably something I need to work on. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and end the day. We have enough water for everybody, as well as a good enough fire. Okay, that's enough for today. Come everyone, it's time to grab a bite and try to sleep a little. You can start without me. I want to consolidate this shelter some more. We shouldn't overdo it, Eric. The shadows are already dancing with us. No, really, I can. I must do it. It's my fault if you... Not again, Eric. You already discussed that topic. You don't have to take the blame alone for what is happening to us. Oh, she feels heartbroken. But you heard like me, honey. The men that burned our home were after me. They screamed, "Kill the bastard!" I'm the bastard. It's a burden to bear. Alone. Why did they call you that? That's a story I'd like to hear. If we weren't close to dying from starvation, of course. We should make traps. The forest must be full of tiny meat on legs. Of course it is. And full of big dangers. I prefer you stay here with me. There's plenty to do at the camp. In your dreams, Mom. Yeah. Of course she's angry now. Tell me what to do, Mom. Okay, we have some axes, we have some packs. We're good to cut the trees in the forest for now. I'll let you take care of that. I don't have the muscle for it. You can help too, Moira. You must strengthen your body. You're too weak. Everybody's so angry at each other now. I'm the sister who got the mind. You got the muscle. And I got both. Ah, you sure do, child. Cutting trees is tiresome, but hauling them back to camp even more so. Anyone can help, but don't overdo it if you're too tired. You'll just end up hurting yourself. I just want to remind everyone that wood is our main resource for crafting and for keeping our fire. So we shouldn't overlook keeping a steady supply of wood. That's true. Every night the characters will most likely be dehydrated. The more potable water you give them, the more likely they will rehydrate. Staying dehydrated means penalties, and the dehydration will worsen after the next day. If they reach dehydrated 4 and are still not rehydrated, that night they will die. Ow. Drag and drop their located ration on each of them, and finally click the next button. So, like, do this. This. Okay, but which one's their dehydration level? Oh, okay, their dehydration level's at the top of their head, okay. 1, 1, and 1, so we can do that. Can we like ration it a little bit better? Yeah, let's ration it just a little bit. We'll do that, because we still need more water. Alright, she's not dehydrated at all, but everybody else is. Oh. So Eric's the only one that lost the dehydration level, nobody else did. Okay, they also need to split whatever edible stuff they have. Different foods have different effects. Most of the food is perishable, so a good part of it will rot before the end of the night. They might be better off getting the most value out of it right now. Drag and drop the food on each of them until satisfied, and proceed to the end of the night by clicking on the next button. Everybody first. Alright, that's pretty much what I've got. Sickness +2. Ew. Okay. No more food, because that will perish at the end of the night. Traits effect. Sickness +1 on both of them. Why? Night effects. Fatigue -. Fire went down by 22%. Alright, upcoming night. Weather effects 0, 0, 0. Fatigue from -20 to -10. Fire intensity -30 to -20. Alright, let's I don't think I have anything yet for him. Like, I can't build anything without some actual wood. So he's gonna need to go here to the wood station. And honestly, that's kind of just what I need to do right now. They're still both in water supplies is in good condition, not in excellent condition. Alright, I did get a new thing on the map, so let's check out this. Ooh, there's a wheat patch. Wild wheat is growing here. It's vibrant gold color, promising tasty grains. Oh, I can harvest or I can hunt. Yes. The tall grass is the perfect spot to hunt for birds and small rodents. Lie in wait, track animals. Let's lie in wait. You find the perfect spot to hide within the wheat patch. You're rather comfy and undetectable. You wait for hours, but nothing moves. You wait so long you end up falling asleep. Maybe you're a bit too comfy. You're woken up by a small rodent climbing over your face to reach the wheat. Praise the gods for your luck. You catch the animal and break its neck. I got 4 raw meat. Well, let's harvest. Who's going to give me the best harvest? Harvest is at 26. She's going to give me the best harvest, it seems. Nope, she is. You search for the best looking sprouts to bring them back to camp. You grab a fistful of wheat and carefully cut the wheat at the ground. Once you have enough, you tie the bundles into sheaves. Ooh, I got some seeds though too. You know what? I can harvest one more time. You search for the best looking sprouts to bring you back to camp. Blah, 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 blah. Went ahead and used her because she had the best harvest stuff, so. And that pretty much looks like it. So we're going to go back to camp. I do not actually have some more water. I don't know why she wasn't able to get any water, but she really wasn't. Oh, right, because I haven't started it yet. Well, there we go. Now we're going to start our day. Ooh, got some more raw meat. And some healing plants. Man, her fatigue just shot up. Ugh. Alright. So exploration actually takes water away. I mean, it does happen. Kai returns home running as if she saw ghosts in the forest. Mom, Dad, everyone, there's someone. Uh-oh. A small group of armed men enters the camp. Eric and Bloodwood step up, raising their arms in a sign of peace. Wolves at the door. A huge muscular man walks in front of the group, a giant axe in his hand. 3 skulls are hanging around his leather belt. Welcome, stranger. We come in peace. Our ship wrecked on the shore 2 days ago. Ah, you talk like women, wimp. Say welcome to my axe, coward. As he says these words, he swings his axe with a fury, wounding a surprised Eric. Then everyone charges into battle. Ooh. Alright, who will fight? Let's see. What does that mean? Oh, okay, he's automatically engaged. Shooter, very accurate. Okay, what are you? Mystic, harnessing some occult knowledge to specialize in improving their allies and hindering their foes. Healer. Sturdy fighter with good defensive skills to help the entire party. Sturdy, attacks on his character, can't land critical hits. Okay. He is a warrior, wild damage dealer, specialized in melee combat, fast. Okay, but I want a healer. So, let's see how this runs. Okay, prepare to fight. Fights are turn-based. Characters have initiative value determining the turn order. Same initiative equal random order. You can check the turn order at the top of the screen. It is refreshed at the beginning of each turn. About your health. The characters have 2 health bars. Lost gray hearts above 10 HP won't have any lasting consequences on them, but each red heart, 10 HP to 0 HP, loss will result in more injury and chances to get wounded. Each skill requires its character to be in a given row be used. They can easily switch between melee and range rows by using the move skill, but be aware that one can't be considered in the range row if there isn't anyone in the melee one. Alright? Skills can apply various effects, mostly buffs and debuffs. Also notice that everyone has a chance to resist negative effects. Each skill requires a fixed amount of action points to be used. Those APs are refilled every turn. You can always end your turn early to get an extra 1 AP for the next turn. The character must have at least 1 AP left to do so. Alright. Tactical retreat. So that means that he went ahead and did that and attacked me and jumped back. Alright, Eric. We're gonna move up. Full charge, melee strike, berserk attack. Okay, these are all for melees. Oh, well, I should have. I don't know what to do, because, like, legitimately. Should have done that. Alright, now I can move back. Oof. That's not good. Okay, what have I got? Rain of arrows. All enemies in any row. You're next. Target enemy on any row. Sniper shot. Any enemy on any row. Let's see. So I've got 6 points. Okay, but I think this is just going to be... I don't know. Let's do... you. Oh, why did you go into the melee row, though? Okay, what have I got? Target all allies except self in all rows. Max damage +2 accuracy +5 damage distance to self 1. Ancient curse. All enemies in any rows. Out of reach. Target random enemy in the melee row. Blah 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 blah. Uncanny litany. Wow, you have to have 7 points for that? Surprising blow. End my turn. Okay, so she's not... Doesn't really show her being an actual healer, though, which kind of sucks. Aggressive lunge. Yeah. Why didn't Eric get a chance to go now? Insult. Oh, he's gonna throw his axe at me? Ow, crit of 3. Ew. Dirty. Okay, who am I running? Bull charge. What? Really? There we go. Killed him. I got another initiative. Okay. But I mean, I really can't heal. Hey, look, she killed him. Victory! Eric is slightly wounded. Carrie is slightly wounded. Pierced eardrum. Ugh. And she's bleeding. Okay, so I'm gonna need to try to heal her. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. The whole family fights valiantly. Until the giant man enters the fray with a loud, terrifying laugh. And now the slaughter, he screams. Who will fight? I'm gonna have to use him. She did some good damage from the back row, but that's all that she really did. So let me see how this is gonna work. Try to keep Kyrie stun and repel. Ow! Eric just got masked out. Either that or maybe that's what's supposed to happen. Yeah, I think that's kind of what's supposed to happen, because it basically... it's supposed to kill us, I guess. Miss. Alright, let's see him kill me now. Defeat. Sprained foot. Ow. Just ow. The giant man is covered in blood, sweat, and tears, his eyes twitching frantically. Har har har, see who's your master, huh, freaking weaklings. I'm Bjorn Headcleaver, fools, and everything's on the island is mine. So you are mine, mud eaters. I'll explain just once, 'cause me don't like the talking, so keep your ears opened. You will live until I decide you're of no use to me. Then your tiny freaking heads will add to my collection. Ugh, every 7 moons, one of my stupid underlings will come. He'll pay tribute, understand? You're already lagging behind. I want 10 wood in 5 days. If I'm happy with what I receive, you may live another week, or maybe not. Understood, dimwits? Your life's mine and no way out, only for the Valley of Hell. Ha, and a last piece of advice, there are men of mine patrolling the woods. They'll attack you on sight. Can't help it. They must pay tribute too, so it's them or ya. Very well, peasants, if we meet again, believe me, it won't be a good sign of your stupid head. And then they left. Eric, Bloodwed, Kyrie, and Mora didn't dare move for a while, even after Bjorn and his men were out of sight. After checking if everyone was more or less fine, they silently returned to their task. Was it a sham or pain? No one was in the mood to talk about what happened. Oh yeah, everybody's depressed after getting their butt whipped. Okay, I do have, ornate coffin. You whistle when you examine the chest. It's almost in perfect state, and its craftsmanship is exquisite. The antlers have been polished and circled in gold. The intricate carvings show great mastery of woodworking. Even the choice of wood is luxurious. Makes you wonder if the inside matches the outside. Something bugs you. The chest seems to have been abandoned not that long ago, in plain sight. Gonna search for anything unusual. Oh, I failed. It's not necessarily a trap, is it? Maybe someone's happened to be the owners, they took a break and were attacked. You look for clues about what happened. You venture far away from the chest but still find nothing. At least it means it's not a trap. With that in mind, you walk back to the treasure coffer. While you were away from the chest, someone smashed it open and looted everything valuable inside. Damn, that should teach you about leaving a valuable treasure unguarded. Dang. That sucks. Oh, that's pretty much all I've got. You choose a new trait for Moira. Blind Slayer, Call of the Forest. Crafting experience plus 50%. Experienced Harvester. Or Talented. I want Talented. Talented, gaining more experience is better. There we go. She's also bleeding for 3 days. Dehydrated for a month. Is there a way that I can fix that? Because I should have... Oh, okay, no, I don't have any sort of, like... I've got all of this stuff, but I just don't have the things that I need to use it for. Hey, it's crap meal. Okay, well, let's try... Go ahead and finishing up the day. Do I need to... Because I need more wood for one. Man, she already got to level 3. Everybody else is still level 1. She's got some good experience gathering stuff. Nice, a bandage. Interesting, I can pick my own area. I didn't know that. I'm gonna like go around and get closer to my area then. Anything further out is probably gonna be terrible. Ooh, a tender tree. You stumble upon a large tree covered in fungus. It's the only nearby tree in such a state. You wonder why. Why? Is it because of the golden sap leaking from the bark? Her fatigue is terrible. She's the only one that's going to be of use. No, I don't really want that. I don't know which one I want. I'll take the fast hunger recovery. There we go. No longer bleeding. Check the sap. It's very sticky with a nice light amber color and sugary smell. You lick the sap and it tastes amazing. It's sweet as honey. Nice. Depression goes down by 10%. Gather some. Ah! You leave the liquid to ferment and it produces delightful mead. You make a gourd out of leaves to collect the sap. It's not as sticky as hoped. It leaks from everywhere. Goodbye, mead. Let's check the fungus. Again, she has a better harvesting skill. You look at the fungus attached to the bark puzzle. You can't remember what they're used for. You scratch your head. Ah, it's tinder. Let's harvest the tinder. Alright, I won that one. Separate the tinder from the bark with a knife. Smells like apple. I got 2 tinders. Okay, then let's gather the wood. Yep. The tree is not in very good health, so finding good branches is tricky, but you're up to the challenge. You start selecting healthy wood. Got plus 6 wood. 38% forestry, and I fail. You find a good piece of wood, you pull out the trunk, it dislodges a strange-looking fungus. Spores are released all over your arm. You brush them off, but feel an itch. You scratch, but it itches even more. Ugh, damn spores. Got more wood and more forestry, but now I think I'm gonna be sick. Yep. Womp womp. Alright, but there's that. I don't know if I have anything specifically that's going to help with, like, the ruptured eardrum or sprained ankles or whatever. So, nope. Okay, so let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. Tribute is in 5 days. Okay. Oh, we can actually go. I can check the status of my shelter. I can only have 2 more people. I need a better. Try to get a better shelter. Let's see. Camp condition. Yeah, I want a cooking pot because getting a cooking pot will be better. So will a healing tent. Harvesting camp and a garden, you know, everything would be great. But alright guys, I'm gonna need to leave this episode here. It's been pretty fun as we play. It might be an interesting little time sink that I get my hands into, but who knows. But you know, all these games are pretty fun. They are all on Steam, as you know. If you like it, go check it out. Otherwise, make sure you tell your friends, like, subscribe, do all the other fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video.